Really do fuck with champion. Yo, what it do, man? This is Phone Home Sports. It's your boy Smooth, aka Mr. Do What It Do, aka Always on the Move. And this is episode shit. You know what? It ain't even got
One of
no
these
episode.
bitches.
Phone Home Sports. Yup. Let's get
Hey,
it,
it's your
man.
boy, man. It's your boy, Two Never Second. Once again, back on it. I know y'all done see me not be here for a long time, but we back on this sports shit. What's up,
Shit.
3?
What up, boy? You know who it is? It's your boy 83. 83, not the number, but the name. 83 championships in the last 5 years. Shout out Chiefs Nation. Let's go, man. Just letting you know that before we get to talking stupid.
You know what it is. Jumaine Jupiter, Commission Cowboy. For all your mental health needs, visit myconnectcounseling.net. Happy to be here for the sports segment. Love.
Yes, sir. It's your boy Big Darryl tuning in. I don't know much about sports, but I know about college football. Let's get it.
There it is.
I'm
There
passing
it
the
is.
mic.
Hey, last but not least is your boy Ike, man. Hey, I'm back. Hey, even for the sports section,
Hey,
Hey, so hey, we here. Let's get to it.
Yeah, yes,
Back, bitch.
glad to have you
Back with
back, Mike.
attitude. Buying out the bar because I feel like the shit I gotta prove. Easy. Anytime a nigga say I'm back, I'm going back to J. Cole.
Yeah.
Or you can say I'm back on my grizzly like Wayne, but just shout out there. No, you know what I'm saying?
I'm back, nigga. Big bank rolls and new fofos, nigga.
Nigga.
You know what I
Hey,
mean?
man, you know what I'm saying? Well, let's talk about the elephant in the room, you know what I'm saying? Because, the elephant in the room is niggas always trying to beat Alabama, you know what I'm saying? And so the nigga went to LSU, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, let's talk about it, man. How y'all feel about
Hey,
Lane Kiffin going to LSU, man?
Him going to LSU, I'm not really mad at. I think it's
Mad at it.
but it's a different conversation. I know Bill mad because he's a Ole Miss fan, but it's like what with him going to LSU and not being the coach in the playoffs. I get it, but I don't get it. But because like, damn, it's like what? Because does that translate to the team? Do they feel like, damn, man, coach love?
Like insider
It
trading.
doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so much to think about, and I'm kind of stuck there before I even have an opinion. Next, what you think about there?
I think it's so hard because it's like what he went for. They said it was $5 million more at LSU what he get paid a year. I guess at Ole Miss, but I feel like if he would have asked Ole Miss for that raise, they would have
They were gonna give
matched
him
that
that.
offer.
They won't give him that, yeah.
it ain't
But
about
I
that.
think it's the opportunity. Like, LSU is like a blue blood, like die hard fan. Die
Yes.
hard school, especially for college football. And it's like, when you gonna get another opportunity to go coach for LSU? Like Ole
Yeah, bro.
Miss is good, but it's like damn near like a tier 3 like SEC school or a tier 3 football program. Like we know they D1, but like far as like they not a big name, they not known for winning. And what Lane Kiffin has done for Ole Miss is like shit, he turned the whole program around. So I commend him on that. I can't be mad for him getting a promotion and going to a better school. I'm just saying, like, damn, like he could have turned Ole Miss to what Alabama is, or he could have turned Ole Miss to what LSU was. That's just my biggest things on it. So
Man, to be honest, like I see it's two-sided. Like, I get why he wanted to leave LSU. I mean, go to LSU and why he wanted to, sit there and try to coach. The crazy part to me about all of this is like this could have been prevented. Like the way he left. Like the way he was trying to go about it, it was not necessarily the best. Like, the whole point I'm like, oh, I'm still trying to like coach the team to the playoff. There's no way they're gonna let you coach that playoff game while you at the coach at LSU. There's no way. Zero chance. And then, like, I think the only person who's coming along with him, the OC, is the OCs are going to the LSU. And so to me, it's like, I think a little bit too that kind of like messes around with him, that kind of like changed his whole thing, is the calendar. Like, I didn't even realize signing day is this week. Like, signing day is this week.
Yeah.
So
that's
he's thinking in
crazy.
his head, like, yo,
It's the
I
fourth.
gotta recruit my ass off for the next, 72 hours, just to get whatever recruits he can get. So, who knows what can happen. But it's it's a high risk, high reward situation. Yeah.
And they could do him just like Brian Kelly. And who knows, hell. He got a winning program, and you going to a program that ain't winning.
Yeah.
What you think,
I
Bill?
think, man, first off, like I want to say, yo, Big Kiff, appreciate you, like to the 10th power for doing everything you done for us at Ole Miss, man. Like, bro, coming in, the program was kind of subpar for a while. Big Kiff came in, he brought a different type of culture back to Ole Miss.
Yeah.
He brought, like, I remember, this is kind of a backstory, but I remember going to Ole Miss when I was going to Southern Miss and like going up there and just partying, and it was just like, yo, it was just, it was the it school, and then it kind of died down for a while, and it's just like, damn. So Big Kiff came and he just turned the program around. So with all due respect, thank you, appreciate you, man. I ain't never gonna be mad at another man for taking care of his family, going to get that bag, and no matter how he go do it, man. Nigga, if it was me, I'm gonna go get that bag. So again, appreciate you, Big Kiff. I wish you well at LSU. We gonna be coming for that ass though, but I wish you well. So, but I will say this. I will say this about kind of the way everything going. I just don't think it's fair for the kids. I like Nick Saban talked about it perfectly. I think on College Game Day, and it's like, man, the kids, bro. It's like, it's the kids he started this year with. And it's like, damn. All right, so if that's the case, then if you gonna let the coaches do that, then now you open up an argument for the kids to be traded mid-season and stuff like that. I just think that it get messy in that space. I don't like that. I don't like that. He ain't gonna be able to coach the kids that actually made it to the playoffs that he, started with. So, but I ain't mad at Big Kid for leaving at all. I ain't mad at that man.
So what do you guys think that does for Ole Miss? What do you think that
Oh no, let me chime in on that.
You got it.
Yeah, I mean, like, shout out to Bill for for not condemning the dude for taking the LSU job. I hate to hear people keep saying that. Oh, I think Ike said that, like, how he left. I don't know if he said that or not, Ike, but excuse me if you didn't say that. But I mean, like, do you think LeBron jersey would have been burnt even if he didn't have the announcement? If Kobe would have left for Detroit, you think we still would have been hot if he would just left in the night without even saying anything? So I say that because, like, when you're a fan of somebody, I don't think it matters how you leave. It's the fact you left.
Mhm.
So I don't think the dude could have said, "Hey, look, guys, man, I appreciate everything. Anything outside of somebody dying, of him leaving, I think he would still got the same response. You know what I'm saying? So nigga could have left for real reason. Hey, shit, they paying me $1 billion. Fuck you, Lane. Like,
You greedy bastard.
like,
Yeah. And then I read that giving the man a $40 million NIL budget. Man, come on.
So I mean, I'm just saying. So
I mean, did they raise it to 40?
So
It's 25.
So
It's
I'm saying,
25.
25.
so I'm saying
Yeah.
it's just like, I mean, if you break up with your girl, shit, no matter how you break up, the shit, somebody still get hurt, right? So no matter how you break up. But far as Lane Kiffin, I think the majority of the reasons why it's so big a deal because of his past stuff, like how he did,
There you go.
did with Alabama,
Tennessee,
like
Alabama.
that.
But he got fired
But
at
he got
Alabama.
fired from Alabama. But the reasons he got fired for Alabama,
He
like
didn't
he
get
already,
fired from Alabama.
Nick Saban did fire him.
Nick Saban
Hell
fired him.
no.
You gotta remember
Nick
though. Hold
Saban
on, let me
fired
chime in real quick. You gotta remember
Nick
he
Saban
took the
fired
job.
Alabama. I mean, fire him.
He took the job at FAU,
Yeah.
and then he tried to still coach while he was the
Yeah.
OC. And then Saban was like, I don't know if this is not gonna work because he felt like he wasn't
Yeah,
focused.
That boy ain't get
Right,
fired
he
from
got
no
fired.
Alabama.
He didn't get fired. He basically told him, "Nah, I mean, it wasn't really like a fire. He was already on his way out. But Saban was like, "Nah, you're not gonna be able to coach us." That was basically what happened. That wasn't really a
That
fire.
damn near fired.
That
Yeah,
damn
got
near
fired.
If I go to a job, and I go tell them this, I think this happened to Legs one time or something.
So he always trying to coach some other shit.
Hey, yeah,
like, why
facts
he
though,
be doing
Darren.
that?
Hey,
He
so
took a
He
job.
won't
hold on,
be
Darren.
sure
Let me tell the story. So, like, Legs, so she had put on 2 weeks, right? She had a job, whatever, going on.
Boxing go.
Hey, so she she was trying to take some time off on her 2 weeks. So basically, they just like,
How the fuck?
they were
Hold
like,
on,
man,
Dean. How the
just
fuck
go
this nigga
ahead.
two just left?
Huh? Oh
I
yeah.
just realized two just dipped.
Hey, niggas say shit, phone home, fool.
Hold My bad, Dean. We just retell. I'm gonna edit this
But hold
part out.
on,
God
say it, Dean. That was a
damn.
good one though.
No, so basically, you
She
know,
put in her 2 weeks.
so she put in her 2 weeks. So you
Yeah,
you still work there, but she was taking time out trying to prepare for the other job. So I'm like, well, shit,
Right.
just go ahead. Because on the thing, you fired now. And don't worry about finishing out your 2 weeks. You fired. And like
Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
huh?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
Yeah, don't worry about it, sweetheart. It's like, go ahead, you fired. So I ain't saying that, the reason he got fired, I mean, the reason of what happened, whatever transaction, at the end of the day, he got fired. So, but
Right.
that goes right back to what he doing now. Like you was already checked out what they feel you were doing, but you just weren't telling nobody. So you wouldn't get the same results of what happened in Alabama. Because if we knew that you were doing it, then we would. And so just like the dude at Ole Miss forgot his name, he was like, "Hey, bro, what you gonna do, bro? You need to let me know." And then next thing you know, dude say, "I'm going to LSU," and now he's trying to coach. So I applaud.
Oh, the director.
Yeah,
The
so I applaud him.
athletic director.
AD, yeah.
I applaud Lane Kiffin for nigga, I'm do what I want to do.
But see, this the only down. Oh, go ahead, Dean.
I mean, I just don't think people keep saying kids, like you older kids or something, but nowadays, are they kids now? They professional athletes now. So,
Yeah.
I mean, what do you
And they
owe
could
them?
transfer if they want to go be with Kiffin. They could transfer.
And they are. Some of them probably are. Shit, so, I
Yeah.
mean, it's like, everybody talking about how somebody got did wrong. Everybody get done wrong in a breakup, bro. It happens. So, I mean,
All relationships end in tragedy.
I think that's why they don't want to let them coach the team. But I'm like, shit, if they want to leave, they gonna leave anyway. You might as well let them coach.
on my thought on that, Daryl,
What
I
you
think
think?
I think they stupid. Let the nigga coach. Cause guess what? I still get the ring if we win. Like I
And
need
then
that.
what if Ole Miss still wins and get a ring? Does Kiffin get a ring too?
Shit.
Well, yeah, he's still because he was on the team.
Well, Ole Miss. At the end of the day, nobody felt that Ole Miss didn't even feel like they was gonna win. Lane Kiffin didn't feel like they was gonna win. Let's just keep it a buck about that. You know what I'm saying? They was gonna be a part of the playoffs and all of that, but Lane Kiffin didn't feel like they were gonna win it all. You know what I'm saying? And Ole Miss,
Yeah,
I think he did. That's why he wanted to coach it. But I think he want to be LSU is just a bigger name. It's like going.
I don't
You
think
don't
they
think
felt.
so?
I disagree with you,
hell
Smooth.
no.
Ole Miss, I think the only
Nah.
person Ole Miss can't beat is
Nah,
there's
bro.
nobody that they can't beat.
You got to think about what y'all saying though. If he felt like they had a real chance at a national title, why do you leave to go to LSU?
Because you
Yeah.
get a bigger budget and you get a
No,
bigger
no, no.
notoriety.
But you killing your point though. If you feel like you can win a national title this year, why are you leaving?
Yeah.
that says a lot
Because when
about.
you
That
gonna
says
get
a lot
another
about.
chance to coach
No,
at LSU?
No, I don't think you're
it's
being
not.
fair,
But
Smooth.
no, bro, it's not about being fair. I'm asking you if you feel like you're going to win y'all saying he felt like he was going to win the national title.
Right.
What's bigger
Yeah.
than a national title?
No, I'm about to answer that question for you.
A better job.
No, that's what I'm saying. Just because
That
you
can't be the answer.
no, just because you feel like you can win something, don't mean that you can't look else places. Because I mean, just like now, some people say I'm delusional because I think we still gonna win the Super Bowl. So I think, just because he think he got a chance to win the conference don't mean that. I mean, the championship don't mean he can't still go to another job. He just
No,
And then he
I don't think
knows-
those two things correlate because
I know.
you're talking about because you're active. You literally have a bye week until the national championship. I mean the playoffs. You have a bye week
Right.
to the playoffs. So you literally could go for it all. Finna go. You mean to tell me that he finna go to a LSU team that he has to rebuild and not gonna win might not win a
That's
championship?
not fair though, Smooth.
But
That's not fair.
it's the notoriety.
That's
He's gonna
true.
get more
No, all
transfers.
right. Put it like
Get
this.
a better and players.
Can I ask you
So
this?
it's
Lane Kiffin
Go
didn't
ahead,
feel like
go
they
ahead,
was
Dean.
gonna win the
Can I ask you
championship,
this?
bro.
Can I ask you this?
Bill. I'm gonna ask Bill this. Bill, do you feel like y'all was gonna win the championship?
Fuck no. We can't beat Alabama.
ain't-
We
that
can't
ain't-
beat Georgia.
That ain't fair.
Hold on.
That's
hold on.
truth, bro.
But I'm gonna
It's
say this too.
football.
I think Smooth is completely right. If you know and you believe in your team, you like, yo, we going for it all.
No,
and
that's-
I don't want
no,
to talk
that's
to
not.
nobody
But
until
Bill-
this is done.
No, that's
this
not.
mission is done.
No,
But
Bill,
it
Bill,
is.
let
But
me
listen,
ask you- hold on,
this
Smooth,
is different from NFL, bro.
I'm not talking about NFL.
changed. But I'm finna bring my point home. NFL changes from year to year. Lane Kiffin, if he felt like he could win a national championship with Ole Miss, he would have did it this year, and then that's something to build on every year after year.
No, but he been
Bro,
there
let me
6 years.
finish, bro.
Let him
Let me
finish. Let him
finish, bro.
finish.
I know what I'm talking about. Nick Saban made a valid point about Ole Miss. Ole Miss is a school where you build off the transfer portal. You do not build off of recruits like LSU, like Alabama. So Lane Kiffin knew that, yo, I can't get this done here. So that nigga dipped.
All right, let
But
Ike,
but
let
no,
Ike,
it's
let
not
Ike
what
go,
but
then I come back to
I,
you.
I'm gonna say something.
okay, go ahead.
an example. I'm gonna give y'all an example of a player of the way like he thinks about recruits and why he probably left. Cause I just thought about this. So Quinshawn Junkins, he was at Ole Miss. What did he
Right, and he
do?
went to
He
Ohio
transferred to
State.
he
Ohio
transferred to
State.
Ohio State.
Thank you. And that nigga was raw as fuck at Ole Miss. That's when
Man, I was so
that's when
mad
they
when he
beat
left.
Bama. That's when they beat Georgia.
But listen though, he landing, bro. He landing. What he telling you is, if you're at LSU, them niggas don't leave. If you're at Ole Miss, them niggas are year
But
by
why
year.
do you leave Ole Miss? It's in the middle of nowhere. It's in fucking Mississippi.
No,
Ain't
no.
nothing around. LSU, you in Baton Rouge. You can go
No,
damn near
You
an
answer
hour,
the
2 hours
point.
to New Orleans.
Can I make my point
It's
right
a
fast?
different environment.
You got it, Dink.
That's
You
all
got
I'm
it.
saying though. I don't think you being fair with that because as of course I don't think that he don't think he gonna win or not. I think
Right.
as a coach and the program he built, I don't think that justified his reasons. I think he was just yeah, you got it's like oh, shit, I got a chance to win, I got a chance you don't. But it's just exactly
Exactly.
right. So it's just like
That's with
it,
LSU too.
hold on, let me finish up there. It's just like this though. If I'm coaching at fucking Michigan for basketball. And I didn't South Carolina guy. Not South Carolina, but what was that dude that almost won last year? They had a great defense.
North Carolina?
Not North South. It might have been South Carolina. I can't remember, but one of them. And he did really good. And so that as a coach, basketball coach here, I ain't no top level coach, but that's like if somebody say, hey, Coach K is leaving this year, because Brian Kelly just got shipped off. This not like this nigga, this not like this job been open for a year and now nigga like say, I might go look over there. There's something that happened. I got a chance to rebuild my name by working at Duke. Because you got to remember, you talking about Lane Kiffin. His reputation ain't great. He just built his reputation.
Reputation is definitely great.
No.
He's definitely great.
No, his name
he
is
has
not
a
great.
reputation.
Alabama, he didn't even get the job.
The only team that really
He
gave
didn't
him
even
a
get
chance.
he was trying to get the job at Alabama, bro. Now I'm not gonna lie to you, Smooth. You know more college sports than me, as far as the football stuff.
I'm gonna let Ike talk.
But you're right, then you right. He tried to get the position at Alabama.
I brought Ike on here for a reason, bro. I'm gonna let Ike talk.
I brought this question at Ike. Ike, did he not try? Okay. Did he not try to get the job at Alabama?
He was calling around. You was right.
So the way with Kiffin, you gotta look at Kiffin like this. Kiffin has been kind of looked at as wherever he's at, he's going to kind of rub people the wrong way wherever he's at. Now, the only place he didn't do that was at Ole Miss. So that's why a lot of people had this issue of him leaving in the first place, because he kind of had it made at Ole Miss. He can go out there, tweet about his dog. He can go out there where his daughter can be dating some random dude. He could do that. So he kind of had it made at Ole Miss. But the thing about Kiffin, and like all these coaches kind of told him, Kiffin doesn't leave very peacefully. He likes to once he feels like he's hit a ceiling, he's like, hey, I'm out of here. And he's a great coach. He has been immature in the past. I think he's kind of grown up just a little bit. I don't think that much, but I think he's grown up more, like working with Saban and whatnot. But when people know when you get in, like, you sign with Kiffin, this is what you're gonna get. And I won't be honest. Let's say like in a couple of years, let's say Alabama job open or the Texas job open, he gonna leave.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna be
honest.
If Alabama open, he can go to Alabama.
I'm gonna be a bro. I think this is what I personally think. I don't think this nigga was given about the LSU job. That shit was opening up. I'm telling you, bro.
What you mean?
Well, his decision was supposed to be made that night.
That night, yeah.
After the Alabama Ole Miss Auburn game.
Yeah, because LSU was putting pressure on them.
No,
They wanted their answer.
No,
waiting
but
on
what I'm
Alabama
telling
game.
you, what I'm
I don't
telling
think-
you is,
That's like,
what I'm telling you is, if Alabama would have lost to Auburn and DeBoer, they say he was supposed to be going to Penn State.
Yeah, there was some rumors there. Yeah,
That's just what I personally think. That ain't no shit that I seen on the
Why,
internet.
why,
That's
why,
just what I
why, why
personally
would the
think.
boy go to Penn State over Alabama? That's trash.
Nigga, because
so
they was
it's
finna
not
be-
it's
they was
not
finna
more
be on
about
his
like
ass.
it's because of the pressure, and it also like with that job, the Alabama man is bro. Somebody that had to
But I
blip
don't
them to
think
their
Lane
windshield.
Kiffin can do better than DeBoer.
no, hold on
The
there.
hell?
No,
It's not about
Daryl.
the board being better. It's just more about that kind of job at Alabama. Like their expectations are up here, even if you may not think Alabama expectations up here, they're up here. And so to keep that, I don't know if the board over time is going to be able to handle that job.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Yeah,
personally.
Alabama.
Do you think
Alabama-
Lane Kiffin can handle that job?
Alabama
Lane
expectations.
Lane Kiffin is the perfect prospect.
Alabama.
He's a person.
Alabama-
Lane
personality.
Kiffin, I don't
No,
think
bro.
so.
Alabama expectations all the way up here. Cause this nigga to the left
Yeah.
of me would go crazy just cause they won by 14 points. This nigga here.
But DeBoer took Washington State,
So I
undefeated
understand.
team, to the championship.
Yeah, but it's not. I understand what you're saying about that, but at the same time,
What has
being in
Lane
the
Kiffin went to
SEC
the championship?
It's not. It's more. But Kiffin's personality. You got to be able to deal with the media. You got to be able to deal with the coaches. You got to be able to deal with boosters. Kiffin can do that because it's his personality. Not saying the board can't do it, but you can kind of see that it's wearing thin on him game after game. Especially after this, we'll see after this weekend because if they don't win, I mean, who knows what can happen? I think that game can go either way.
So, all right.
But if you
That's what I'm saying.
you're not even make the playoff.
And to my point to what Smooth saying, the only team that can beat Alabama and Georgia in the SEC is Ole Miss. They have done it.
No,
They
I'm
have
not
done it.
No, hold on.
They
hold on.
have done it.
Hey, all right.
They
They
did
have
last
done
year.
it.
Before, all right. So
You be
before,
laughing. Now, if you watch that game against Ole Miss and Georgia, what was the score and what it came down to?
hey, hold on.
Georgia only beat them by one drive.
Hey, Daryl, hold on. Let me ask Ike this. That's what I'm trying to say, because we talking about who can win and stuff like that. I'm simply
okay.
talking about this, because we talking about Lane Kiffin. Is Lane
Yeah.
Kiffin name great in the college?
No.
His reputation. Does his reputation
No.
serve him well?
He one of the best play
I'm
callers
not
in the
Yeah, he
talking
one of the
about
best
his
play callers.
coaching. I'm talking about him as
Okay,
a
we could-
personality.
No.
He just accepted the LSU job.
No. Move. I'm saying.
So,
He's
I like
saying-
this.
he's
No,
saying
no,
Lane
we're talking
Kiffin
about-
is
He was
going to
just
be-
like
yeah.
he was just like Rick Pitino in college basketball. He did all that stuff with I
Not
forgot-
that bad.
what's his name?
No,
I know who you're talking about, but I wouldn't agree with that.
No,
I
I'm not.
wouldn't
No.
say that. I wouldn't-
He didn't do like crazy stuff like him. I'm just saying. He went when Pitino went back to St. John, he got his reputation back. So now LSU
Yeah.
looked at Kiffin just like Pitino did for St. John, and like, okay, Pitino, he might have changed a little bit. Same with Kiffin. So what I'm saying is, Kiffin wanted the Alabama job. He wanted other jobs. The dude was good. We're not saying he can't coach, but his reputation didn't serve him well. But now he changed Ole Miss around. LSU got a job opening. Fuck it, let's give him a shot. He did this to Ole
Yeah.
Miss. Shit, let's see what he do
Yeah.
for us. Hell, you remember shit? They just got rid of Byron Kelly. He went 11 and what? What did he do? So I'm saying though,
He was trash this year, but he had
this year
Heisman,
he was.
had
Yeah.
and all.
They gave the nigga one bad
Right.
year, right? So what I'm
Brian
saying is,
Kelly
it
was
ain't
never
like
a good
Lane Kiffin had the best
He
reputation.
wasn't good.
I'm not saying he's not good. He's a great coach from what we know. But obviously, like Ike said himself, the nigga you just said, let's ask. He said that his reputation did not serve him well. A lot of people you had to go at Lane a certain type of way.
But you have to
I
remember
think, and
though,
then
like
go back to what. Oh, go
Y'all
ahead.
niggas ain't letting Ike talk.
Yeah,
Y'all wanted him
you have to
in the
remember
zone.
with college coaches, man. Like you got coaches that have done some crazy stuff. Like Petrino, like look at Bobby Petrino, look at Hugh Freeze. These boosters, these programs, they don't care sometimes a lot about what your past is. So you
Yeah.
can rub people wrong another way. As time heals all wounds, so they'll come back and hire you like it's nothing. So that's why with LSU, to me, like with LSU, they just want to win.
Right.
End of the day, as long as you ain't got into trouble, like you ain't physically like gone into like anything with the law, or you haven't done like any kind of like NCAA like true, investigations
Yeah.
where like you lost like playoff wins, stuff like that, they're gonna hire you. So like with Kiffin, they don't care about the personality thing, they're fine now because they need a coach. But that's why I say it's a higher risk, high reward with LSU. Because LSU, you could win a national championship at LSU. I
You
don't think
think
you could.
so?
Yes, you go 100. We've seen it. They just
Nah.
every
We
coach that
seen
has
it with a
been
good
there has
coach.
won
We
a
ain't seen it with a
championship,
new program. Come on now.
bro. Every coach at LSU since 2000 that's been there has won a national championship.
Nick
Not
Saban.
That's a
Kelly.
crazy stat. I
Saban,
didn't know that.
Hold on, Nick.
Saban, Orgeron, and Les
Les
Miles, they've
Miles.
all won national championship. That's why I say it's a high risk, it's a high risk, high reward. You can win a national championship at LSU in 4 years, but you can also get fired and they'll just pay your buyout like it's nothing in 4 years.
Well,
So
can I ask you this?
that's the
All right, can I ask you this? I mean, like, so do you not? So back to Smooth point, which I disagree with, because do you think he do that? Do you think that's the reason he left? Because he's saying that I couldn't win at Ole Miss when
yes, 100%.
I
Yes,
think he could have won
100%.
at Ole
and
Miss.
so
Ole
okay,
Miss.
Daryl,
hold on, let me
let him
finish. Let me
finish the
finish.
point, bro.
Let me finish. So why do you think that? Why do you think you and Smooth?
I
Both,
think the
both of
reason
y'all can answer the question, but why do you think? Because
is because of it's mostly recruiting. Because what happens is a lot of these guys, like for instance, I'll give you an example. Like he's always had to go to the transfer portal. And the thing about the transfer portal is not sustainable because you don't know what you get out the transfer portal. I could be getting a 4-star kid from, let's just say he comes from South Carolina or whatever. Why do we think that why is he transferring to places? You don't know. The thing is, he can't get those recruits like how he would at LSU. Like you
There
be
you
able to get
go.
recruits that will stay at LSU. The only reason why they leave at LSU is because either you getting fired or they going to the league. They ain't going. If a kid from LSU, he's not going to transfer to Texas unless some random stuff going on. You're not gonna have some kid from LSU who wants to transfer to Georgia. He may want to transfer to Alabama because he may not playing like the 5th string receiver or whatnot. But majority of the time, if you at LSU, the only reason why you leaving is if your coach get fired or you going to the league. That's it.
That's
okay,
a legacy. It's a legacy program.
so to follow up your
Okay.
answer with that, so I can understand your answer and Smooth agreeing to your answer if that was future. We're talking about right now where he has changed the program and had a chance to
Mhm.
He in
go
the
and had
playoffs.
a chance and he in the playoffs and have a chance to win. And so now
Mhm.
what I'm getting from Smooth and if I'm wrong, let me know unless I'm hearing it wrong. What I'm hearing from
Mhm.
Smooth is dude see a job opportunity right now and I'm in the playoffs like shit, let me go and take this job because I ain't got a chance to win the I'm like, you in the playoffs, how you don't
That's
have
how
a chance?
he
So
will never
what that
say
got to
it.
do with him leaving
If it was
now?
the pros, he would have had chance to do the playoffs and then go and get the job. But
Yeah, but the
since
college football
how
schedule
college
doesn't
is
allow you to
let him
ran,
do that.
finish.
he got to make
He
a
will
decision.
Let him
he
finish,
will
bro.
never say that he did not feel like he had a chance to coach and leave. But why else would you leave? Because Ole Miss was gonna match his salary. So they were gonna basically give him everything he wanted. He always felt like there was a ceiling at Ole Miss. He felt like
But
he
I
could
could tell
do
you
what
other
he wanted to
reasons
do.
too, though. It's like, okay, Baton Rouge, that's a big city. You got Oxford, is nothing in Oxford. It's nothing in Oxford. You got a
Are you
better
saying that
city.
in a negative way or are you saying in a positive way?
Negative way.
I'm saying it in a negative way, like it's nothing in Oxford, Mississippi.
I
That's
mean,
not a place like I would just pick up in one day and just
But
want to go
but
and live.
Daryl, that's not answering Dink question.
No.
Dink wants to know why.
And this not me arguing, like this me really trying to get an understanding because this is me really like, you know what I'm saying? Like no cap, I'm not a big college fan like you guys, but I know the bigger names, Lane Kiffin, Les Miles, that type shit. Cause I keep up with sports and I keep up with college on the surface level. But I just don't understand, dude. And what Lane Kiffin there 3-4 years, changed the program in
Right.
the college playoffs. And like I said, excuse me if I'm hearing Smooth wrong, but what it sounds like to me is y'all saying that Cause Smooth was like, oh, he leaving cause he know he ain't gonna win a college championship.
I don't think it's that.
Hold on, Darryl, hold on. I know that he leaving because he's not gonna win a college championship. And I'm saying, well, why does that determine now? Why not say, okay, I get there, but I lost second round. Then like, yeah, we ain't going nowhere. Now I'm gone. Like, why I got to be?
He can't do that. He can't do that, because he has to make his decision at the end of the season. The end of the season is after, like, I guess, rivalry week. The playoffs is something new, so they haven't really figured out. That's what Saban was saying on ESPN. He was just
It's the
basically saying
college.
they need to fix
Yeah,
it.
Bill or I just said it. You got
No, Bill
recruiting.
said it. Bill said it.
You got recruiting about to come up this week, so you gotta recruit automatically. Like you gotta recruit
Mm.
automatically, and
And then you
I'm
gotta get your assistants in order
yeah.
that
Yep.
you try to plug from
It's
other
the calendar. It's the
schools.
calendar year that's
Then
fucking him up.
yeah,
Like it's the
the
calendar year
calendar's
that's
kind
fucking
of
him up.
Oh,
yeah,
well,
the
So he
calendar's
shit.
gotta
forcing it.
leave.
Oh,
But
well,
No,
shit.
listen,
he.
I'm
but
with
listen though,
Smooth.
but listen though,
Shit, that nigga
but
left because they
listen
knew they
though,
won
but
no
listen though,
championship.
but listen.
No.
Dink,
He
So
still want to coach.
last
Go ahead.
week, so a couple weeks ago, when I told you I didn't feel like Alabama was gonna win a championship, I was just being real with you. That's parity, bro.
Right.
So when you look at the chances of winning the championship, you got 12 teams.
Mm-hmm.
And there's too much parity, bro. It's too much parity. And if you look at the like Ole Miss is probably the fifth best team in the SEC. Then you got to go through all the Big Ten
Big team and all
teams.
that shit. Yeah.
It's funny you saying the fourth, fifth best team. But
That's the truth.
yeah.
That's nothing false
Who would you
about
put
that.
over Ole Miss?
I don't gotta put
Ohio
over.
State,
We don't even
Georgia,
gotta go.
Alabama.
In the
Yeah.
SEC.
But we don't
Oh,
gotta do
okay.
that, bro. It's everybody knows who over them. They're the fourth, fifth best team in the SEC.
Yeah, basically what he's
I
saying,
think that's debatable.
hey, no,
I think that's debatable.
Darryl. What he's saying is he ain't saying the possibilities that they couldn't, but he's saying though, like he's saying so much parity. It didn't give it Sunday. He didn't give it Saturday.
Yeah, it's any given Sunday.
Yeah.
I'm glad you
Yeah.
said that, bro.
Yeah, okay.
That's what it comes down to, bro. It is not we're not talking about Ole Miss being dominant.
Right,
There's
right,
no
right.
dominant. So when I told you
Yeah,
a couple weeks ago,
yeah.
let me finish, bro. So when I told you a couple weeks ago that Alabama was like it's too much parity, bro. There's no dominance. So we're talking about Ole Miss. So like we were just being realistic. That's why I asked Bill, like, bro, do you think y'all really gonna win? Like, bro, it's too much parity, bro. So every game that you play,
No, I get it now.
I don't even know.
I
I
agree
don't
with
even know as the
I agree
Alabama
with you now,
fan.
This year is
I
more
agree with you.
dominant
Yeah, I
than
didn't know
Ole
that.
Miss the past years, right? Okay, so let's put in perspective. Who Alabama lost by this year? Who they lost to? You tell me Ole Miss can't beat Alabama when they lost to Oklahoma. And Ole Miss damn near beat the shit out of Oklahoma.
But
Not by much, probably by 2
Darryl.
points.
But to me,
Only team Ole Miss lost to this year is Georgia. And they only lost by a touchdown.
But Darryl, to me, you kind of
I'm talking about this year, though.
No.
But Smooth is right. Over the years, they not dominant.
No,
but this year, I think Ole Miss can beat anybody.
No.
Just like Texas A&M went undefeated, and Texas came and beat their ass.
Darryl. But now that he explained that, I understand what he's saying though, because it's still not a guarantee. Like you're not dominating, and you're naming.
But I understand why he left, Dink. I understand that.
But you naming the reasons why a nigga would leave. I didn't understand that until he explained that schedule. Because I was like, damn, why not? How you think you lose if you don't even take the shot? But then, okay, I see you like, shit, I got to make the decision now. I got to get recruits. I got to get my niggas together. And I don't think we're going to, you know what I'm saying? That's why.
I think he thinks
is that the reason they saying that they ain't going to let him coach? Nigga like, shit, I want to coach still, though. But he like, man, nigga, get your ass on. Is that basically what that is?
Because he can steal players.
They're not gonna let you
running backs, quarterbacks, defense. He can steal players and steal staff. He still wants to coach. So it ain't that he don't think they can win. He think they can win, but he want his cake and eat it too. He want to go to this high brand school and still try to win a championship with Ole Miss. That's what he want to do. But they ain't gonna let him do it. The reason he not coaching is because the Ole Miss athletic director told his ass, no, you can't do that.
So I asked
that's
y'all,
the only reason.
Since we got that on the wrap, next subject. So I asked y'all, well, same subject, but next question. why wouldn't you, if a nigga got you that far, why not let him just go and get you a championship ring? Like, even if he
That's what I
even
think
if he
too.
do steal the players, you were never there without him anyway.
Man,
That's what
they
I
just
would
pissed off. I think that's what I think too, Dink. I think they should let him coach. I think
wanna
they
hear-
should, because to me, Ole Miss without Lane Kiffin has no fucking chance. But
I
with
want to hear what
Lane
I got to
Kiffin,
say.
they have a fucking chance.
Hey, Daryl,
They
bro,
have a chance.
Daryl, you gotta relax, bro.
Let him
we
go.
got. I know you passionate about this topic, bro, but we gotta let everybody
Okay,
else
I
talk,
got you,
bro.
Smooth. I got you.
All right, what you say, Bill?
Yeah.
Or somebody?
I do want to hear what I got to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, the reason why I don't think they should let him do it is because you're not gonna put on the advertisement for your school without players. Like it's just not gonna happen. Like that's what he basically gonna be doing. Because Kiffin, he will try to run up the score. Let's say they're playing Tulane or whatever school, North Texas or something like that. Let's say they play them. He will run up the score, and basically I can't let you put on a recruiting show for another school while you in our school. I just can't let you do that.
About that. I ain't even thinking about
Yeah,
that.
like I can't let you do that.
Why not?
Like recruiting, because everything boils down to recruiting. Everything all boils down to optics. It will always boil in that way. And I can't let you do that in another uniform where you already gone. If you're gonna go, just go.
Well,
But now, let me ask you this.
put it this way.
Even if
Go ahead.
let me ask this question to Ike, Dink. Even if that you're jeopardizing your team probably in the last what it is, like 70 years winning the championship, you would jeopardize losing a national championship when you don't even know when you're gonna get back in the playoffs ever again.
That's
Like
my thing with
you,
that.
what you mean?
Like
saying
so,
like
so you wouldn't let Lane Kiffin coach, even though you have a high possibility to win the championship, even
Yes.
if it's a
And I don't
recruiting
look at that.
show.
Even it doesn't even matter if
flawless.
a high possibility or low possibility. I'm not. If you don't want to be here, cool. That's fine.
Okay.
Go. It's not. I can't let you do that. Like it's different if we are going to a bowl game. Where we like 8-4, and then that's fine. Maybe you want to do it. That's fine. But not at Ole Miss, not at that big of a school. And I just can't. I can't let you do that. No, expect you a rival, and I play you next year. No, sir. Nah.
Yeah, they're a huge rivalry too.
Doing that.
Them fans.
Ain't
Look,
doing it.
I'm just
That's
thinking
a
about the
rivalry.
fans. I just think about the fans.
Yeah.
You think about the
And they're
know,
gonna
the
boo
fans-
it. Yeah, that too. Yeah, that too.
Them
They
folks
out
ain't
here.
gonna
They out here.
Go ahead, Bill.
Yeah, them folks ain't gonna let Kiffin coach, man. You see how pissed they was when he jumped on that jet. Think about that, him walking through the tunnel, him walking through the fans, and him.
Nigga
Man,
said the rap
that would
on
have
that shit,
jumped
too.
Kiffin. Man,
Hey,
nah.
hey, LSU, they play Ole Miss at home. Ole Miss play LSU at home next year.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a
like,
game. Yeah,
Bill, win
Mark that one on the
it
calendar.
forgives all though, Bill.
But now,
What you
let me
mean?
ask you this.
Hold on.
yeah,
What you mean, Dink? What you mean?
When
It
if
forgives
Kiffin
all?
came in that bit won championship, it forgive everything. Like
If they came
It
in
will.
well,
if Kiffin came in that bitch and say, "Shit, we're gonna let you coach," and he win championship, winning forgives everything.
Well, you saying
that's what I'm saying.
He
I'm
would've-
like, I think it's worth letting him coach. But now, I want to ask you this: what's the chances of Ole Miss going to not winning the championship game, but going to the championship game, kind of like how TCU did, right? What's the chances with Lane Kiffin and without Lane Kiffin? What do you think?
I think that question irrelevant, bro. I truly do. Like them niggas not going nowhere.
Man, like
bro, you say that, but TCU
made
made it to the championship game, bro.
That wasn't a 12-team playoff, brother.
Yeah, the chances are lower now.
Bro.
It was the 14 playoff?
That was the 18. 14. Which one was it? Yeah.
No, it was 4.
4. I thought it was 4, yeah.
The Horned Frogs. Okay.
Yeah, it was 14.
Yeah,
I knew football. Y'all niggas know way more than me.
Hey, Bill.
Bro,
you know what's crazy though, Bill?
Okay.
You know what's crazy though, Bill? You know what's crazy? You say that, Bill. And I'm up here talking to these boys. Like I was like, damn, I kind of know more college football than I really thought. I mean, it's because of Smooth.
You do. You know a lot,
Hey, it's because of Smooth. Because Smooth was making me interested in the last year from this team.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm like, oh shit.
Okay, but then
let's move on. Let's move on from that topic, man.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah,
Hold on, Smooth.
I shouldn't say I got a
question
roll,
before you move on. One last question, Smooth. Okay. So what about Washington State? They went to 12-team playoffs
All
and
right, bro.
got to the fucking championship game.
Bro,
You telling me?
first and foremost, Daryl, you acting like you're spitting knowledge, but you're not, brother. It is not Washington State Cougars. They did not go to the fucking playoffs, brother. It is
No,
Washington.
it's Washington. My bad.
You talking about two different
I'm saying
schools.
Washington State, but I'm trying to say like the state of Washington, they college.
Yeah, it's two different entities.
Yeah.
Them niggas Washington State, they are fucking trash in football.
But you know who I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about.
We know who you talking
The team
about.
who
Yes.
the boys came from.
So
I'm
what
saying
about it?
Washington State to not confuse it with Washington, D.C. But what I'm saying is if they can make it to the championship round, you don't think Ole Miss can. Hold
Brother,
on, where Ike go? Where Ike go?
He coming back, bro. But it's too.
He freeze.
Cause I want Ike to answer that too.
But
Cause
nah,
they hating on Ole Miss right
Nah, we
now.
gotta move
Like
on.
Ole Miss
We-
beat Georgia and beat
We gotta
Alabama.
move on though, man. We gotta move on. We
Nah.
don't want to topic. We from
But
home
bro,
sport.
it's not about hating, bro. You talking about 12 teams. We're not talking about 4 teams no more. You got to think about what you're saying. You have 12 teams. You have
They don't have to
4
play
rounds.
12 teams though. They only got to play with like 4 teams.
That's my point.
Shit, they went through. They 11-1. They won 11 games and lost 1 to Georgia.
But you talking about playing 14 games versus 16 games, bro. Like the chances for everybody are not the same. That's basically what we're saying.
Yeah, but I think they can win. We're gonna revisit this after week 1. I think Ole Miss can make it to the championship.
No.
Yeah.
We killed that. We spent 44 minutes on it.
Yeah, that's absolutely fucking insane, brother.
Not that one.
But that's the big topic, right?
It's a good. It is the most trending topic right now, though. But
yeah. So how y'all boys feel about, man, the Eagles,
go
man? The Eagles, bro. I think the Eagles, they got a lot of weird stuff going on.
all I got to say with that one, Bo, is me and you talking about earlier. I think Ike was on the episode. Your nigga ball, they lose. When your nigga don't ball, they win. Now, I ain't gonna say because he's balling is the reason they losing, but
Come on, Jalen Hurts.
No, Brown. No, he getting the target.
Okay.
He getting the targets and shit now. And I also think Kevin Patullo.
Hold on, Tua, you gonna be on, bro? We gotta make a decision,
Bro, I'm trying to get my.
bro.
No, you good, man. You good.
Hey, boy, you
It's
sound
so-
like LSU.
All right, man. I apologize, bro. I apologize, bro.
So with the Eagles,
I'm trying to get it.
So with the Eagles, I also like I was saying, like with AJ Brown, you know, I don't think he the corporate of them losing or you know what I'm saying like that. It's just weird. That's a weird coincidence. When he ball, they lose. When they, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But they do have some games where he balled and they won. But anyway, I do want to say this. I think Kevin Patullo, their offensive coordinator, I ain't saying he no great. I'm not here to, you know, vouch for that dude at all. Especially with this being his first year. So I ain't the person to like vouch for him. But and I ain't the type of person to just watch clips either. So I don't want people to think, oh, just to see an Instagram clip. When I'm watching them Eagles games, and you know, you can't see it like you can see film. But when I'm watching them Eagles games, you know I'm a big Hurts fan. That nigga missing some folks. That nigga is missing some folks, Smooth. So I like, you say the play calls ain't great, but nigga, I see some 20-yard bombs that could possibly happen. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, bro. I don't know.
I feel like he definitely lost that last game.
Facts.
Yeah, I definitely feel like Jalen Hurts lost that last game, like
Damn.
big time. Like that nigga, he threw a pick, and he fumbled
Off
on
of
a
tush
goddamn
push.
tush
Tush
push.
push.
Yeah, I feel like he lost that game. And then you ain't even talking about I mean that one throw to Devontae Smith is being highlighted like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? If they would have won that game, that wouldn't have been highlighted. You know, from what I seen though, when I watched the Eagles, it's not just Jalen Hurts. Like they run defense is fucking absolutely horrible. I think they gave up 300 yards to the Bears.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What else? They don't have a great pass rush. You know, I think the person with the most sacks on their team, they have like 4 sacks. You know, so it's a multitude of things. And if we being honest, I feel like when I watch the Eagles, I watch Alabama. Like they could get up they get these big leads, they get 21-point leads, but they stall. The offense stalls horribly. The defense doesn't create turnovers. They don't get sacks. And once you start having these mistakes, you can't. When you keep stalling on offense, the mistakes gonna come at some point.
They got to.
You know, so like that's truly what's happening. They get the lead, they get these big leads. This is like the second time in 3 weeks that they've had a big lead and they start stalling on offense. And all right, so you say Kevin Petula is a good coordinator.
No, whoa, I didn't say that. I said
Okay.
I'm not here
Well,
I'm not here to defend him, but
okay.
you know what I'm saying?
Well, this is why I say you're a bad coordinator, because a great coordinator will transition that offense to, that passing offense and all of that to a run game. And if you got a 21-point lead, it's time to play smash mouth football if you got the best running back in the league. They don't do that. I was gonna call that nigga Saquon Barkley had like 15 carries that game, bro.
I mean,
how do you have a 21-point lead and then have 15 carries for the best running back in the league?
You want to know how? You want me to answer your question? Because when you're a new offensive coordinator and all
he want to show off.
Not even that. It's just when you do want to do the right thing, you got AJ Brown saying he ain't getting enough targets. You got the fans saying I ain't doing enough. So he in the rock in the hard place. When he finally got something going, they can say, "Oh, our offense don't look good." Well, hold on, I can get this passing. And I ain't saying that's the reason. I'm just saying that could be. Like, it got a lot of stuff. That's what I said. I'm not here to defend Patillo or how you pronounce his name. But, with him being new, with him being new and different things like that,
You got me calling him Kevin Petula.
Yeah,
how you pronounce his name?
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, it's Kevin
Petullo. Well, shit, he ain't did enough to get his name correct, goddammit. He ain't did enough to get his name correct. But yeah, and then, like I said, Smooth, you up 21. Then you got one ear talking about you ain't doing AJ Brown right. Then the other ear saying, hey, don't worry about it. Then, even Sirianni get criticized for no reason to me. Bro, you would think I'm an Eagles fan because I like the Eagles. People just think I hate the Eagles because they killed us in the Super Bowl. Like, I like the Eagles. Like, if I had to pick my favorite teams in order, it would probably be the Chiefs, and Chiefs. Oh, but for real though, the Chiefs, Ravens, Eagles. And I like the Eagles a lot because of, Vic and Manal when T.O. were playing. So I keep up with them a good bit. But I think he get a lot of criticism when I see a lot of missed throws by Jalen Hurts. I see a lot. And, I think Jalen Hurts a top 4 quarterback. So,
right.
But, it's time. Sometimes it just in reality, bro, sometimes it's just time to have a bad season. Sometimes it's just time.
Man, it's crazy that a bad season is 8-3 right now.
Fact.
But I remember
me Alabama fan talking.
No, I'm not.
I know.
They have a great season to me. Don't even get me started. I didn't even have time to get to my Alabama rant. But I want to ask Ike this though, because we went to Bar 42. It's so crazy. Here we are again. We here again. We went to Bar 42 last year around this time. Championship weekend. I had a rant about Jalen Hurts and nah, he's an average quarterback, da. And we are again having to have this same fucking conversation. So you got it, bro.
Hey, my bad. Hey, Ike, set the preface of that, Smooth, which y'all were arguing. Cause you said it, but I don't understand what side Ike was on.
Backstory.
Oh shit,
last year he was top 4. This year,
great quarterback. And
I don't know about that. And the reason why I say that is this.
Okay.
I think with Jalen Hurts, you got to have like a good marriage. So basically, the OC has to be really good, along with Jalen Hurts, because he's limited. That's just the way it is. He was limited at Alabama. He was kind of limited at Oklahoma. He's limited now. I'm not saying that he's not a good quarterback. I'm not saying that you cannot win with him. You can win with Jalen Hurts. They're 8-3. Everybody feels like the sky is falling is because the OC, every year, this is like his 5th OC or 4th OC since he's been in the league. So what's happening is, I know, and it's even worse. What's happening is right now, just from what I'm seeing,
since he played football,
their concepts are very simple. Like, if I can watch film and people can kind of know what's happening, like just me, just a regular person watching TV, what do you think the defense knows what's coming? So they can kind of just tee off and kind of do whatever. And also, last year, Kellen Moore was a great OC, running play action. They're running, cheat motions, jet reads, all these different things. Right now, it's just very simple. And so people know what they're doing. And also, they can't run the ball like how they used to last year, too. That's another thing. And so if they can't run the ball like they did last year,
Okay, let me ask you this, right? You said they can't run the ball, but why the
I
fuck is
think the
Tank
carries that
Bigsby
Saquon
averaging
had
9
last
yards a
year, he
carry
had,
and
I don't know how many
Saquon
carries he
Barkley
had last year.
averaging
I think it's
3.7
catching
yards a
up with
carry?
him.
What is that?
I think, me personally, I think it's catching up with him. Because he's never really been a
Damn.
Like he was coming across a good point too.
Yeah, he was finna.
He was gonna punch the bit home.
No, he wasn't.
Oh no, I can speak for him now. I can
No,
speak
nigga,
for him.
this your
Go
expertise
go
right
ahead and
here,
do your
so.
thing too. Do your thing too.
I think because I think what everybody was getting across, like no matter how basic you call Jalen Hurts, exposed.
what
Like
I was
man,
saying, yeah.
especially like go ahead.
To me, I just feel like the carries that Barkley had last year is starting to catch up. That's just me. And also some of the linemen that they have are not as good as they were last year. Like they got Mekhi Becton, who's now on the Chargers, I believe, or something like that. They got him on a cheap deal. And so someone like that, who they had last year, was just moving people. You had him and Lane Johnson on the same time moving people. That's not there no more. And so, me personally, I think I can't blame everywhere.
So out of the 79 qualified receivers in the NFL, this is a stat, bro. AJ Brown ranked 78 out of 79 receivers in the NFL in average separation per target. Don't nobody talk about it.
Well, some have spoken about it. Some not to the measure of the Jalen Hurts the Jalen Hurts what's the word? The Jalen Hurts shame and Patillo
Right,
shame.
right. Yeah. So like that's kind of like been my whole point the whole time, the last 2-3 years. Like I just been pointing out like bro, like he's lost that, whatever that allure that he had, so I think that's it's important. And as you brought up earlier, which is funny, but it's not funny, they won when they didn't give him the ball. And I think
Yeah.
that was proof that hey, we don't have to give this guy the ball. And if you being honest, like I said, Alabama and Philadelphia, they relate a lot because Alabama been proven that they can win without Ron Williams. And
Yeah.
Philadelphia has been proven that they can win without AJ Brown. And so, I mean, I think for what it's worth, I think you go back to not giving him the ball. Fuck that attitude. Fuck all that shit. We didn't give you the ball. We didn't give you the ball. We didn't got you everything you wanted in these last 2 games. And what has he gotten us?
Actually, Bell. I think AJ Brown a nigga that like he doesn't necessarily need the most room in the world. He a nigga like KB.
Like
Put that
George
bitch
Pickens.
here.
Like George Pickens.
I can't really get that separation. Put it here between me and him. I'm gonna
That's
get the
true.
ball.
I
But
agree with
it's
that.
but also like the rebuttal is like, damn man, we kind of get away from that type of game.
Yeah,
Nigga,
we
I
talking about
don't
the
even
league.
I
We
don't
talking
even
about
know
the league.
I don't even know if I want to put that in risk. Am I
Yeah,
wrong for a
bro.
quarterback doing that? Nah.
Yeah, bro. So we was just talking about AJ Brown having I don't know if you seen the stat, but he ranked 78 out of 79 qualified receivers in separation. Like he gets the least separation out of 79 receivers. And so two basically was just saying like, AJ Brown is the type of receiver, he just go up and get it. That's true. But bro, you got too many top cornerbacks in this league. And I think, I just think I think that Philadelphia should go back to the old philosophy and,
Yeah. Cause smooth.
run the ball.
That's a one-way street. You go with that
To
bit, grab
me,
it,
I
snatch
would
it.
say though, like a lot of
I
times
put
though
that
in the
bitch on a
NFL, you have to
dime, you
throw.
got it. But if you don't catch the ball, it get deflected, or don't let alone get picked. It's like, damn, why would he throw that anyway?
Well, to AJ Brown defense, that nigga has been open on some shits. And so and Hurts has missed him.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I ain't gonna deny that.
yeah, so he has
Yeah.
missed them. I just, hey man, it's just sometimes you just have those years, can't explain it. It's just, you know what I mean? I mean, I understand why the fans upset because it finally look like it's catching up to them, but you know, I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, but shit, if it is caught up, like I mean, to your point about the Chiefs, if it has caught up, so what? You know what I'm saying? The deed is done. The deed is
nah,
done.
but see what you fucking up at is we ain't done. You keep saying it caught up to us. I don't see nobody by me. Well, I'm trying to tell you,
Dad, what you think, bro? What you think about the Eagles situation?
I don't even know, bro. I think
Oh, hold on. I know you damn sure better know. You damn sure
you
better
know I'll
know.
be on the but I
Oh,
think
boy,
they're in a good position though. I think
boy,
they're in a
listen.
I think they're in a good position though.
Bro, listen to this exactly why I brought Ike on. Cause this nigga don't know shit about NFL and this nigga don't know shit about college. This nigga Daryl just talked for 45 minutes about the Lane Kiffin situation. Then we
But
start talking about the
but
Eagles.
check me out though.
But take me out,
I
though.
think they're in a good position though. I just feel like I was watching a documentary like how they do quarterbacks, right? Like they put so much pressure on the quarterback like to follow up on their previous season. But like, hey, if he make it the playoff, if he don't, he's still in a good position. I feel like.
fuck that.
I feel like
Fuck
8 and
that.
3 is
Fuck that.
good.
Nah, hell no.
Fuck that. Nigga, they gonna
Yeah,
have.
But you gotta think though.
No.
Every
if
okay.
Jalen Hurts, if he don't do nothing this year, it's gonna be some problems in Philadelphia.
No. Hold on, Smooth.
Because he already went
Hold
to
on,
two
Smooth.
You got it, Dink.
Hey,
You
hold
got
on.
it,
Let
Dink.
me
You
address
got it.
that situation. So, I can't stand that shit about quarterbacks getting pressure. Well, they get that pressure because they get paid for that pressure. The same shit, and I ain't trying to go back. I ain't trying to go back to the Shador shit or none of that. I'm just saying quarterbacks are held to this standard, bro. That's why they get paid the big bucks. They are the win. They are based off wins and losses. They get this and that. Just like with Pat Mahomes. I take criticism of Pat Mahomes because I don't think he the 100% of the culprit, but that nigga done missed some shits. But shit, mother niggas ain't getting paid $500 million for 10 years. So shit, that's the same thing I had my problem with Smooth about Lamar Jackson. And he kept talking about, well, Lamar ain't have the weapons. I'm like, well, shit, that's why tell him only pay me $100,000 and give the other millions to top tier wide receivers. So, so to follow up on that, that's why I hate Jalen Hurts hate. I hate that hate. So to go, what the fuck is that? Oh, all right. So to go back to Ike point, I hate that point Ike was making. The point that I was telling you that I hate Ike was the what did you say? Oh yes, talking about he was limited. Like, oh, they got to put pieces around them. Well, hell, why Brett Beach ain't doing it for the fucking Chiefs? Shit. If I got an unlimited quarterback, then shit, give me some more unlimited niggas around them too. Shit, I'm going through this shit. Like, you cannot fault this guy. You cannot fault this guy for putting pieces around him and say, oh, well, he wouldn't be that good if he ain't have Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown. Well, hell, shit, I don't want Pat Mahomes running everywhere. Give me some top-tier wide receivers. Like, don't give me that hate, bro. That's what GM's supposed to do. Nigga, I think you're a top 5 quarterback. I think he's 4. I'm going to give you great pieces for you can remain that 4. Yes, he having a bad year this year, so I don't really have a great argument, but years prior, but I do still have a great argument because that nigga playoff numbers is crazy.
I mean, but bro, his regular
I
season
don't think they should be judged like
his regular
off this
season
year.
numbers is crazy. He about to finish with like $4,000 and 40 touchdowns, but ain't nobody talking about that.
Hey,
Yeah, because they just focus on it now. They just want him to be undefeated and shit.
I don't understand what we talk like. Yes, he has
Because you got people like, but it's like people like Josh Allen, right, who never won a championship, but people swear down this nigga is the greatest thing since sliced bread.
That nigga got the
I
most
don't
interceptions.
understand that
He got
shit.
the most interceptions in the last 6 years.
Man, this nigga,
But nigga, do not talk about Josh Allen. Do not talk
man,
about
bro, this
Lamar.
This nigga James Cook. Man, this ain't no slander towards Josh Allen, but this nigga James Cook ran a mockery on the damn Steelers last night. And niggas talking about, oh my God, Josh Allen is like, he don't really have to do. He do with the hero stuff. You ain't see this nigga just run for $130?
Yeah.
Like, really, but they love to do.
That Josh Allen shit, that shit sickening.
No, but
that's what I'm
saying. Love or lose.
Hey, look at Ike.
This
Look at Ike. Look at Ike.
This
Look at
man
Ike.
here, he don't.
Look at Ike. This
Allen,
nigga gonna turn his mic on as soon as I say that. You got it,
Yeah.
Ike.
Hey,
But my
because
thing is,
cause he hate Josh Allen, yo. Like
I hate-
he
we don't think he not overrated, but I just wonder how some quarterbacks get all the love and then other quarterbacks get so much hate. Is it because like is it a demeanor thing? Is it like what is it? Like I don't understand that.
I think it's more about because he kind of is basically like the engine of that team, so everybody kind of sees him that way. You know, outside when they had Diggs, that was when he had weapons, but people don't really it depends on how you want to look at it. I just think personally, when it comes to like Hurts, this is me going back on this Hurts thing. I didn't say that he needs weapons around him. I just said as a passer, there are times that he's limited. It's not to sit here and say he can't throw for 300 yards or 400 yards like he did in the Super Bowl. I can't say that. But with this OC, that's why I said it goes back to the merit. With this OC and with him, it's not a good fit. And until they can figure it out, it's just going to look like this. It's going to look like maybe one game he might throw for 300 yards. Another game he might throw for 68. It's just going to look like it. It's the inconsistency. I'm not saying that he's still not a good QB, but with this OC and with this quarterback who's not like the greatest talent, quarterback wise, there's some limitations with him. Doesn't mean he can't be good. This is what it's going to look like. That's just me. So what? I think you.
Yeah, I was muted. I wasn't even talking when the nigga muted me. I don't know, but anyway, fuck it. All right, I'm gonna give you somebody that's unlimited. Rodgers, one Super Bowl.
He was
fucking unlimited. What we talking about? This limited, Ike?
Talented, yeah. Aaron Rodgers is talented, more talented than Jalen Hurts as a thrower, as a passer. Yeah,
I don't care.
Like, hold on. Let me ask Ike this.
You may not care.
What's unlimited?
Hold on. Before you go, Dink. Let me ask this one question to Ike. Ike, who is your top rated quarterback in the NFL today? So that'll give you a perspective, Dink.
Right now, the quarterback to me, and I hate to say this right now, I hate saying this right now. Stafford is playing at number one right now. Stafford is playing like you on mute, Lamar.
It's been a bad year for quarterbacks.
I hate to say, but Stafford, even though they lost yesterday, because he will have those games, but Stafford to me right now, because it's between him and Drake May. Because Drake May, even though they haven't really played, those are the two.
What that nigga do today?
They beat the shit out of New York, didn't they?
Were getting like 3 touchdowns a game at one point.
That nigga looked at, boy, I was just watching that game before we got on the pod. That nigga they were 27-7.
Boy, you want to talk about someone taking hits? That's in dark, but I don't understand. He ain't lasting more than 2 years to me. There's no way.
I don't know how.
He not lasting.
So Ike.
He got room in the NFL. Jackson Dart does.
So Ike.
Gotta prove they ain't lasting, bro.
So
go ahead.
I mean, I agree with you that he probably the best quarterback right now. I think he was asking you like, were you talking about this right now, Daryl, or you talking about like what you talking about?
Man,
No. I'm not trying to get you to say Mahomes. I'm not trying to get you to say Mahomes. What I'm asking, I thought he was asking.
Are you trying like the future of it?
I thought he was asking that question to kind of see where you stood, like far as overall. Like,
man,
if that's the case, then Daniel Jones doesn't matter Pat Mahomes right now. I'm not talking about that.
Bro,
I'm talking about.
He gave you his answer, man. Matthew Stafford.
I hate this him, but
I thought he was going to say Josh Allen.
Hell no.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Though.
I was trying to. If he talking about,
that's what I'm saying. But I was trying to get the answer of why he don't think Jalen hurt. Because if we talking about this year, then of course he ain't gonna think Jalen hurt. I thought he was asking that question to get a better understanding of why he don't think Hurts is limited. Because he not talking about Hurts is limited just this year. He talking about as a quarterback.
I think Hurts is limited as a passer just in general sometimes because he's not going to be able to make the same kind of throws as like a Stafford or would you say a Burrow. Like if I see someone that needs to make a 15-yard out, he's not going to throw that shit on a rope right there. Like he doesn't have the arm talent. Like he does, like he can make like the deep balls and some of the short throws, but it's not the same type of quarterback as you would have like a Stafford or a Burrow or even Josh Allen when it comes to those things too. And there's nothing against him. It's not like you say you can't win a Super Bowl with that like they did last year. But I'm just consistently.
I think you can't say that because shit, the boy won the Super Bowl. I don't think.
Well, no, he can say that because he won the Super
But like,
Bowl. Even though I
Yeah, like
disagree.
I'm not taking away the Super Bowl. Like that's not. I'm not trying to take away the Super Bowl because we've seen it twice that he's thrown for a whole bunch of yards. But I'm just saying consistently on a consistent basis that I've
yeah,
seen. I just don't think that there's somewhat of limitations. Just a little bit. Not like it's not like a big margin. I'm not talking about he
I'm
Jimmy
with you.
Garoppolo. I'm not saying that, but like you know, there's some
He just ain't
limitations.
put it on
Just
a
a little
dime.
bit.
I'm with you. 'Cause I feel like a Jalen Hurts, he'll get you one. Depending on the team, that means a lot. But like grouping Burrow with Stafford, and he didn't show that he gonna throw that bitch every year.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Burrow, injuries, the team, the defense ain't this, the da-da-da. Is he gonna fight through that for 15 years or not? Or 10 years or not? I think that's why it's so hard to put quarterbacks in brackets because so much go into it to me.
Yeah.
I agree.
Because like,
Yeah. I can see that. You know, I get that part. You know,
Now, who is the most accurate? Who is the most accurate black quarterback then?
who's the most accurate black quarterback? Can I say?
That
Patrick,
nigga
Can I
there
say?
gonna,
Oh,
hey, that
it's
nigga
either
there
it's
gonna go
either
off
it's
strip.
either him.
Go.
It's either him. It's either Mahomes or Dak.
Yeah, I
Okay,
like Dak.
okay.
That nigga Dak been balling.
Patrick, yeah,
Dak
Dak.
been
That
balling.
just fucking annoying. This shit just fucking annoying.
I gotta
Hey
give this
man,
Dink.
you know what?
I said Dak
How
was
about listen?
overrated,
No.
but I
Listen.
guess he okay.
Hold on. Cause he want me. He really want me to
That
like.
nigga, he really wants you to glaze, bro.
Yeah,
He
Hey,
really
wait.
wants you to glaze, dog.
I'm not
No,
wanting.
wait.
This shit is
Mind
crazy,
my
dog.
nigga.
I ain't
mind
never
you,
seen no shit like this, bro.
And mind you, Daryl
No,
question
You
don't
want me to
even
buy the
include
tape?
neither one of them.
Like,
No,
bro.
listen. I want you to tell your truth. I don't want you not to tell your truth.
You said tell my truth. Like I'm coming.
Hey,
Like
No, so
Put
if
your
you
hands up, Ike.
if you believe that, cool. I mean, but it's just hard for me to
He
believe.
say if you believe that.
It's just hard for me to believe
If
that.
you believe that, that's
Like
cool.
who putting the
But it's hard for
who
me to
in the
believe that you believe
like
that.
no, because he got to be doing this shit on purpose. Who in the fuck gonna put Dak Prescott and Pat Mahomes in the same fucking category? Like it's
just
Bro.
did. I'm going off of this year. Now, if you
Right,
told me in
bro.
totality, of course it's Mahomes.
Yeah,
But
bro.
I'm going off of this year.
Bro,
Of what I've
Mahomes is
seen.
not in none of our conversations this year, bro. Y'all niggas are trash, bro. Change the color of your
this
room.
your segue? This your segue?
Bro, change the color of your room. Take the
Yeah, I was
hoodie
gonna say we
off.
need to move on to
Hey, you got to move
this
on,
past
bro.
weekend,
We're
'cause-
going into the spring season. It's time for you to paint the room. Do
Man,
everything,
you get
bro.
the fuck
New
outta here.
man,
They're
new
gonna be
year,
Chiefs
bro.
of Nation.
It's over
Yeah.
with. Change
Hey.
the controller. Change everything, bro. It's
Hey,
over with. It's a wrap for
You
y'all
want
niggas,
one of
bro.
these? Ike?
What's crazy too is that you might have a little bit extra. Your spring might come a little bit early this year too, because I don't know
Yeah,
about I
spring
don't know
coming
about the
early
play-
for that nigga.
Is this our
The
segue?
groundhog coming out.
Is this our segue?
Yeah. Groundhog Day coming
it could
soon
be
for
it
your
could be the
ass.
gateway.
Groundhog Day.
I mean,
Yeah.
I-
Groundhog though, that nigga show his face early. It's spring early for you, nigga.
Groundhog Day, like that smooth. Keep
Yeah,
that.
bro. It's a
Y'all-
wrap for that nigga.
Hey,
man.
listen, y'all let me know who got 2 man covers ever.
Oh,
Hey, you know who got 2 man covers?
Ever. Hey,
A nigga who cursed.
still raps. No, name another nigga that. Hey, and the year he was on the man cover, he counted that curse because they say he get hurt. But guess what? He did get hurt, and guess what he did? Win a Super Bowl against the #1 defense that year, the Eagles. Yes, sir.
Won't happen.
all right. Let me ask you this. Let's do the segues. All right, what's wrong with it? What do you think? Because I haven't. It's been a while since we talked about this. What do you think is wrong with the Chiefs this year? Like, because they lost last week to the Cowboys. To the Cowboys. What do you think the issue is?
All right, let's start with the Cowboy game, and y'all know this my squad, so I'm passionate about my squad.
Yeah, I watched that while I was eating turkey.
Well, congratulations.
I watched that while I was eating pussy. That's what it sounded like he was going to say.
Hey. So
Smack Cobby. I was getting some head.
hey, I want to say congratulations that you got to eat because I didn't. So it was whatever.
Why didn't you get to eat?
Man, I'll fucking lose. I couldn't enjoy the food, man. I ain't get to eat till later, man. I ain't get to eat till
This
later.
man gonna start. This man on a fast.
Nigga, fake ass, diehard fan.
Hey man,
I
hey,
was
don't
watching the
let don't.
game. I couldn't watch the shit.
Hey man,
But
don't kill yourself over these Chiefs. They gonna eat their
I
Thanksgiving
seen
dinner.
that macaroni
don't
too,
let it
just so you
affect
know.
them,
I
man.
seen that macaroni. I seen that macaroni them folks cooked up there.
Nigga, I ate, niggas. Don't let. Hey, look.
Nah, I said I seen that macaroni here. You know what I'm talking about.
Nigga, that wasn't even macaroni, nigga.
I know why you ain't eat.
Exactly.
Nigga, and that ain't
Damn
who. And that ain't who we. She ain't even part of the program no more.
Oh,
Season
shit.
Mac.
Smooth your ass funny, boy.
Man, fuck that nigga Smooth. Anyway, to answer your question, my nigga, let's talk about the Cowboys game.
All right, go ahead.
Hey, look, as a Chiefs fan, I do admit we have got the benefit of the whistle a lot. So I don't want to complain about the refs, but that was kind of like, damn. Now, does that negate the fact that George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb was killing Trent McDuffie and Jalen Watson? No, they were getting their ass smoked. But I do hate us Chiefs fans blaming our defense. Cause I mean that's a high power offense. Hold them niggas to what, 14 to 21 in the first half? I think he did pretty good, especially we was up 14-0 at the time. So you tell me you couldn't get 3 points, 6 points each next quarter. So I don't want to put it on our defense like that. I felt like you held up long enough for a Pat Mahomes offense to say, all right, look, yeah, they coming back, but we stopped them long enough to stop the win. If you see what I'm saying? Like they're high power offense, but they find it's like stopping Ray Allen, Steph Curry for a few threes. But now we got the score because this nigga can get hot. You see what I'm saying? So, and I think the offense failed us. So
I see that.
So
Interrupt, Dink. So if you think like, nigga, I got Pat
Everybody see
Mahomes
that.
at my quarterback. I keep these niggas under 20, 21 and below.
Give me that, Smooth.
I'm Gucci, man. They
Right.
offense for running up.
Right.
Do you think the defense gotta stop looking at Pat Mahomes as Superman?
No, I don't think the defense got to start looking at. I don't think the defense got to start looking at Pat Mahomes as Superman. I think my organization got to start looking at Pat Mahomes as being Superman every.
Everybody has to stop looking at Superman. He ain't Superman no more.
I ain't say that now. I didn't say that.
They don't fear him no more, man.
No.
Gone,
It ain't.
bro.
I mean, just because Superman had a kryptonite don't mean you still been not fuck with Superman. So what I'm saying is this: he's still heroic, but it do take a toll on you, and you're not gonna get. Because part of being heroic is sometimes being lucky. Like, people don't understand that even though Tom Brady was heroic, that nigga done had a top 10 defense or lower ranking, or higher ranking defense every time he won the Super Bowl or was in the NFL at the time. Like, you got to have the defense. And so when they are stopping Mahomes or when the magic ain't happening at that time, because he still had magic in the damn in the Dallas game, but they couldn't come up with a stop to give him the ball back. So he's still heroic and still a hero. It's just like the same reason I was telling Ike where I hate about these. We talk about Jalen Hurts being limited because they give him players. Well, they should do the same for Mahomes. You got a number one, top, possibly 3 quarterback ever so far, and you don't give him you solve the offensive line help by giving him a rookie, a fucking rookie. I'm not saying Josh Simmons ain't good, but goddamn, dog, you got a top 3 quarterback ever possibly, and you want to solve that with a rookie, and then you got a right tackle that's a little bit above average. Then you let go your best offensive left guard. He go to Chicago, and look how that offensive line looking. And you solve that problem by putting the nigga that was garbage at left tackle and put him at left guard. Like, get the fuck out of it. Like, what are we doing? Then you got a chance to get a running back, which what we needed. They say, look, well, we'll give you a 4th round pick. They say, nah, we want a 3rd round. You say, oh, no. Nigga, give him the 3rd round. Like, what the fuck are you? Give him the 3rd round. Oh, he might be a rental. Who gives a fuck? You want Super Bowls right now. And you want to expand every year you have Mahomes. Then you let Eric Reed go for Jaden Hicks. Jaden Hicks ain't did shit. Like, it's just been failure after failure on the organization to me. It ain't really the Chiefs. It's just you having everybody else got better where we failed to say, well, shit, we got Mahomes. And that's where I feel like it's catching up.
So the part where I think you did not mention is actually receivers. And I think to me, it's they skill people, that's the issue. offensive line is actually, you may talk about those rookies. I think the offensive line is actually better than it was last year. To me,
That's true.
I think it was
No,
better.
that's true.
I think it's the skill people. It's the running backs and it's the receivers. And yes, Kelsey is doing better this year, but he's not the same as we know. Like he's lost a step.
We don't want him to
But
be
to
though.
me,
We don't. Oh, my bad. Keep talking. My bad.
you
My
don't-
bad. Go ahead. Go ahead.
you kind of need him because every offense now needs a good tight end at least. So like you need somebody like that. But to me, it's the receivers because you basically have Rashee Rice, who to me is a borderline 1, maybe 2.
Yeah, great number.
These are 2. And if you got Xavier Worthy, that draft pick didn't pan out. I mean, we see it. They thought they could kind of replace it with Tyreek. It's not. You got a bunch of journeymen, Juju, Tyquan Thornton, who's the other person? Mark Hollywood Brown. But they're kind of journeyman at this point. So they're gonna have to go get another receiver. But the problem what you're mentioning is you want to make all these decisions, but they're paying Mahomes so much. They can't do much unless they go through the draft. So you're gonna be stuck with rookies and 1-year players until they can find a way to do it because they're paying Mahomes so much. Chris Jones, when he held out last year, paying him a lot of money too. They're paying McDuffie too.
They ain't paying McDuffie yet.
They ain't paying McDuffie? Yeah. Okay, my bad. They ain't paying him. It's somebody, I think they paid
George Karlaftis.
Yeah, they poured Karlaftis. So they're paying a lot of people.
But he got middle of the pack money. He didn't get paid a lot.
He's getting paid a good amount.
He's getting paid, yeah.
He's getting paid. So like it eats up in their salary cap. So like if they're not gonna hit on those draft picks, especially on offense, and it also might be good too for them to, instead of them picking like 31 or 30, maybe this year they'll pick like 17, 18. They'll probably pick somewhere in the first round and then maybe get like, a running back from like Notre Dame who's supposed to be really good, or whoever else, something like that, be an impact for them. So it's just one of those years, man. Like it's not this. I don't think that dynasty is over as long as you have Mahomes. To me, I still think
you're a smart man. But you're a smart man.
No, I don't think it's over. No, I don't think it's over as long as you have him. But I just think that you're gonna have to be patient with them. They like this is not their year. Like this is what it's gonna look like every single. This is what it's gonna look like every single year. I mean, this is what like this year.
You said a keyword. You said this doesn't determine their dynasty. So them losing, like shit, they might not even make the playoffs for real.
Yeah.
Cool. Does this determine their dynasty is over?
No.
Or do we see Nick? Come on, Dink. You think this we gotta see next year, or does this determine if their dynasty is over?
No.
I don't think the dynasty is over because you still have like Mahomes, but I do think if they don't hit on these draft picks next year, then I think that like that window's gonna start closing because then you're gonna start paying more people.
No,
baby, that is.
I don't know what that was, but I would tell you this, like, so
that's the cap.
Huh?
That's the cap.
Oh, that's the cap.
Yeah. Hey man,
Well,
go away, man.
I thought the baby was kidnapped.
Hey,
Nah,
he come up from, I don't know what that is. I'm like, nigga, you don't know what a baby.
I got some people in their closet, man. Let them folks free, boy.
Nah,
Hey, look, that's why that nigga keep getting on and on. Hey, look, hey, y'all.
But it's the connection. It's been my connection for real. But I had to switch to my iPad. So.
Ike, so let me rebuttal with you, and I'm gonna answer 2 questions.
We gotta wrap.
Yeah, we wrapping up now. That's why I said the Chiefs was the last subject. So yeah, I do agree with you with
that don't need to be the last subject.
I would tell you this though, Ike. I didn't mention the wide receivers because I felt like that was, I ain't gonna really go with Rashee Rice with his first year being back. But I do agree with you. I think he's a solid number 2, borderline number 1. Xavier Worthy, Shayden McCoy was saying a lot about him. I thought they were kind of disrespectful. But I see a lot of his speed is fast, but he's not, you know what I'm saying? It's not like game time fast. Like it's not game changing speed fast. You know what I'm saying? Like a Deshaun Jackson or Tyreek Hill, stuff like that. And, so I don't know. But I will say this as well. I know you're talking about the money to go back with you about the money with the Pat Mahomes stuff. Tell me this. They wanted Breece Hall for a 3rd round. You couldn't get that? What did Quentin Williams will have a pass rush? What did he get traded for?
A first, and it was a first, basically.
Yeah, so You wouldn't give that up for a Quentin Williams if he ain't got a pass rush?
No,
Shit.
because maybe it's because they probably still thinking about the people that they drafted in that secondary they got paid. Because the thing about the Cowboys, they got Quentin Williams for cheap. I don't know, maybe cap wise, they probably weren't going to give it to him. And they traded him to the other conference too. You got to think about
No,
that.
I get that, but
So-
I'm just saying the stuff that you could have got. What DK Metcalf went for? He didn't go for much.
He went for a second, and then they paid him.
Yeah, I mean, we could have did that. We had enough that we could have cut somebody that wasn't the relevance.
But then where's that money to pay him? Though?
I'm saying you could cut it.
I
You can make that cut.
Shit.
So
I think motherfuckers better on the Pat so much they ain't think they had to give up as much for surrounding pieces.
Because it's kind of like what the Bills are doing right now, where like they really trying to build receiver. They're trying to get receivers, and like it's not really working. Like the Keon Coleman, like he scored this past week, but like he been active for the last couple weeks, and it's like
Preparation. Can't
and
win
that
with
nigga
him.
drop a slant
Can't
too.
win
You
with
seen
him.
that shit?
and so like you kind of
AJ Brown 2.0.
So, but that's what happens when you pay these quarterbacks. If you don't hit in the draft, like as much as we talked about last year with Puka Nacua, they hit and Puka, that's it. And then you go get another person. So
Well, how much you think Mahomes getting paid though?
it's more about the salary cap. It's not even about how much. It's just how much he's eating into the salary cap. Mahomes is probably taking about 40% of the cap.
I'm gonna tell you who eating into that salary cap. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you who eating into that salary cap. And a nigga really he mid, super mid. Chris Jones.
No, he deserves his money. He deserves his money.
That nigga. That's the nigga who eating into.
He
He's not a top 5. He's not a top 5 D tackle
this year, but he deserved that money.
This year,
Not
so
ever.
they paid him the way like
Man, that
they
nigga.
they basically paid him for the things he had done. That
in
was
the playoffs.
He won us some Super Bowls.
Yeah, that nigga mid.
I'm saying
man.
you talking about this year, but other than that,
I'm talking about last 2-3 years.
They paid him more of like thank you for your service. That was
that
kind
nigga
which I believe he deserved. He got a Super Bowl that next year, if not the same year.
That nigga
We went
mid.
11-7 that year. We lost to the
I'm telling you why
Lions.
y'all 6 bro. I'm telling y'all why y'all trash, bro.
Hey, bro,
I'm telling y'all, bro. I'm helping you out, bro.
I keep it a bean though. It's some of these numbers don't equal up to the years. Like, bro, you was probably worth 50 this year, 47, 48, probably 25 this year. But it's like, damn, when we archer this contract, we doing this, we gonna think you gonna uphold, gradually jump down. These niggas are jumping down.
But listen, that is a valid point. I'm gonna tell you, and that's a valid point because
they got the bag now.
Hey, but listen, I be trying. Hey, that's another point, Daryl. I be trying to tell this nigga, bro. It is a disease in the NFL with niggas getting money, bro. It is a disease.
You said that.
And all these niggas get their money and they say, fuck it.
Dog. I don't know if y'all seen what's happening with Brandon Ayuk.
I know
that is he's the worst of it. I didn't
smooth funny.
All you had to do is show up to meetings.
Bro.
That's all you because you weren't going to play. Yeah, but he had that because he wasn't communicating.
Because he felt he got enough money. He got enough money, and he said, "Fuck it."
Well,
he said, "Fuck
Smooth
it."
Point because Smooth also said that shit. I mean, you get the bag and you got 3 Super Bowls. What's he playing for? Remember you said that, Smooth? You was saying the motivation.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm talking about Pat, but nah, Pat different though.
No, I'm talking about other people. I mean,
we not talking about
Chris
Pat.
Jones.
We talking about
if you Chris Jones.
We talking about. I'm talking about Chris Jones. I'm talking about Brandon Ayuk. I'm talking about Terry McLaurin. I'm talking about Deebo Samuel. I'm talking about nigga. The list could go on, bro.
To me, Samuel doesn't fall into it. I just think they traded him and
nigga, we talking about after he got that money for the Super Bowl. And that nigga came to training camp 50 pounds overweight.
Yeah.
Well, I will say
you had too many San Fran people on your list.
They traded him last year.
I think Deebo.
It was time.
Debo like measurement wise, like come on, what you
Hey,
doing?
hey,
But D-boy nigga on Sundays, he gonna line up and do what needs to be done.
hey, you know, he was over there talking about we got exposed. You know, that's a nigga I got 2 Super Bowls off of. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Y'all
man, we
did
gonna have
beat
to
the
wrap
y'all beat
this
the
up, man.
49ers
It's already
twice.
fucking. It's
At
2
3
o'clock in the
o'clock.
morning, man.
Oh, with man.
It's
Hey,
supposed to
Ike,
last
man,
an
it's always
hour.
glad to see you, my boy.
But yeah, man, definitely.
I
Hey,
know
I
it's
need to
struggling
come
over
back
there for
on
you,
after
Smooth. God
whenever
damn.
these playoff games happen. So
Oh, yeah.
the college
Oh,
football.
yeah. I'm going to be in
Yeah.
in
tune.
Hey,
Buffalo.
Daryl, check your phone,
Hey,
Daryl.
bro, what you
Okay, I
want,
got you.
man?
All right, y'all,
All
boy.
right, y'all boy. Love y'all boy, man.
All right.
Yup,
Love
later,
y'all
man.
boys. Glad to
See
be
y'all.
back, man.
Thanks.